covers it up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still scoreless in this one. The Panthers come up with a defensive zone draw. Gets it over to Marchand. Nice stuff on the multiple. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Bolduc. Slides the pass over to Matheson. Moves it to Caulfield. And that's a great heads-up play by Marchand. Slides the puck across. Here's a chance. And not much on that one. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Montreal's across the blue line. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Quick pass to Dobson. Slides the puck to Evans. Quick pass across to Matheson. Tiptoes around the poke check. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And the puck's booted away. Quick feed to Mikula. Bobrovsky's got the puck and he's going to hang on. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Picked up along the boards by Reinhart. Takes a shot. Too much congestion in front. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. The Canadiens win the draw. Here's a short pass to Struble. Gaining momentum along the wing. Takes the feed from the wing. The Panthers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Florida's got possession here in the offensive zone. That shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Sent into the offensive zone. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Evans. The Panthers have it from their own end. Along the half wall with the puck. Quick feed down low. Montreal's got possession of the puck. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Ross going to play it against the half wall. Here he is on the tip. Fantastic save. Great reach with the poke check. The Panthers will play it in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Verhaeghe. Here's a chance. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Verhaeghe's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
Florida's gained possession along the boards. The Panthers have it now. And they'll dump it in. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. With some open space at center. And now it's grabbed by Sapkowski. Puts it on in. Oh, how did they come up with that stop? Scores! And look who's right on the doorstep, and he didn't miss that one.
I could watch this play over and over and over again, James, because his will and compete level here. He's showing truculence. He lays the hit, and what he does is he separates his opponent from the puck. Now his team can get possession of it. They can get going the other way. They can start to create, and the goal is a result.
The Canadiens have to be feeling good about themselves. They have been pushing and pushing to start this one.
James, they're emotionally charged as they're at home, they're playing their opponent, and they started right from puck drop, and that emotion was transferred or channeled into their feet because they've been all over the ice with their legs under them.
Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. And that goes off the player. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. Thunderous use of the body of the hit.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Pass back to the point. Takes the feed. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Moves it to Caulfield. Takes the pass on the left wing. Puck sent over to Forsling. There's a collision. And now he passes it to Gregor. Handles the puck. Quick pass to Gregor. Shot! Just wide of the net. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Carrier's taking it from his own end. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Fires it! Montembeau's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Coaches will always tell you, right from the onset of a game, right from puck drop, you want to make sure you're on your toes and you physically engage to get into the game right away. Well, that hit right there, that is physically engaging, all right. You can see the entire bench lights up with that one.
Lots of time left in this period. The Habs lead it 1-0. Moves it on over to Slavkovsky. And he coughs it up with the pass. Lets it fly. And he sacrifices his body to block the shot. Flips it up the net. I might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Quick feed to Davidson. Sends a pass over. Takes a shot, and that's blocked. Florida's in on the offensive attack now. From center, they get into the attacking area. The Panthers gain possession. Bank pass off the boards. Puck picked up by Struble. Gaining momentum up along the side. There's a shot with the stop.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
They score! And it's back to back tallies.
Yeah, they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Well, this is a great defensive effort, James, that starts being in the right position at the right time. And that's not a fluke. That's knowing how to get there, to use your hands, have your stick on the ice, and intercept the pass. But once you do, you got to do something with it. You got to know where everyone is on the ice. A great position, a great pass, and it leads to goal.
Montreal's opened things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. Evans wins it. Moves the puck across to Anderson. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Boquist. Turns aside that blast. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Montreal's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Nice job tying up his opponent. Sends the pass over. Denied by Bobrovsky.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Here he is from the slot. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And it's kicked away. And that's taken away on the offensive end by Roy. The Panthers gain control of the puck against the wall. Reinhardt's got it in the offensive zone. Shot from the slot. Goaltender covers up, and we'll get a face-off.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone anyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Big-time stop there. And the puck's kicked free. Kapanen stick handling in his own zone. The Habs are on the attack. Great post check on the scores! They strike again, and it's 3 unanswered goals.
And over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. And he gets beat clean by the shot, James, and he's only one player in front of the net, but it's not about how many, it's about where you are. And when you take away the eyes of the tender, this is exactly what can happen.
The Canadiens are dominating in almost every facet of the game here in the first. The Panthers win the face-off at center. Here's a short pass to Carrier. Bolduc's got it now deep inside his own end. Suzuki's gained the line and on the attack. Denies him, he got all of it. The Panthers gain control of the puck. Florida's moving it up the ice. Takes it from the right side. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Schwentz got it along the boards. Here they are on the attack. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Tries to feed it over to Bolduc. Caulfield's got it in the defensive end. Montreal's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Dumps the puck in. Angles it over to Semiskevich. And he takes the feed. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Here's a pass down low. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Works it across to Bolduc. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Great defensive effort with the stick. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. The Panthers move the puck in the defensive zone. Locks them. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Moves the puck from off the bank pass. Sends the feed in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. And now he tries to get it across to Schwartz. Puck grab by Matheson. Pushes it across to Bolduc. Passes it over. Quick pass across to Matheson. Receives the pass. And that goes off course off a body.
The Panthers are going to need to change the temperature of the game. It's been a mess since puck drop.
Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Montreal's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. Florida's won the draw in the neutral zone. And now he moves it to Krieger. Takes the feed at the back end. Gets up. He's supposed to keep it out.
Montembeau's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Moves around along the half wall. Strubal's working it around in the corner. Quick shot. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out from the back of the net. Bobrovsky's going to give everyone a moving their feet tonight, and they lead here midway through the first. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Makes the save, cool and calm under pressure. Tries to get the puck to Reinhart. Moves it quickly over to Evans. The Habs cross the line and gain the zone. Takes the feed. Moves it up. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. They've got numbers here. Scooped up along the wall by Jones. Slides it over to Greer. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Off his stick, and that's turned aside by Montembeault. Montreal's gained the line and into the zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Coughs it up on the play. The Habs have it against the wall. Takes a shot. Makes the stop with the blocker. Moves it to Evans. Quick shot. Denies him on the stopper. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. The Habs have been all over them, and there's still plenty of time left in this first. Boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Taken along the wall by Gallagher. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
Shot! And that banks off a stick. Dismissed that chance. Quick pass to Samaskevich. And that pass attempt is deflected. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Six by the chick. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Here they come up along the wing. And he lays him out with that collision.
He's a power forward, and part of his game is delivering and executing hits. Well, he certainly did there.
Quick shot. That's gloved by Bobrovsky.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
More than half the period has expired. 3-0 is where we sit. Montreal's got it in the offensive zone. Makes the save. And the puck leaves the zone. Good solid check, and he loses control of it. The Panthers move it in. Dumps it into the O-zone. Picked up along the wall by Krieger. Gets in front of it. Denies it again. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. The Canadiens came hungry to play this one, and they lead as a result here in the first. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Turns it away. Moves it to Bolduc. The Habs take it across the blue line. Here's a chance to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play!
This is a great pass that leads to the goal, and it takes incredible vision to find an open player like this, James. You got to manipulate with your eyes, and then you got to find a way to put it tape to tape. He does it, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Panthers are going to swap goaltenders.
Hopefully this can get the wheels in motion for something positive. It's just been a disastrous game, and they're going to get him out of there and put some relief in.
The Canadiens have been the dominant team here midway through the first period, and they lead it. Florida's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Poked away at center by Caulfield. Oh, big-time blocker stop by Tarasov.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Grabbed along the zone. Here's an odd-man rush. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Montreal's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. The Habs going to work on offense. Florida's got it along the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, how did he stop that with a save by Montreal? Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Florida's got the puck in their own end. Montreal's got it from behind the net. Oh, and he stops that one. Back-to-back saves there. Shuts him down.
Wow, what an incredible
Scores! On the one-timer. Sweet.
James, no matter which way you slice it, it is tough for a backup goaltender to come in. You're cold, you haven't had any movement, and it's evident there with that first goal that gets by him.
The Habs have been the better team in this first period, more scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. Montreal's won it. Up along the wing. The Panthers scoop it up along the boards. And he throws it across to Schwartz. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot, and you know that you got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
The Habs win it. How many bodies in the way? And that climbs off the iron.
Montreal players are continuing to press, and I really like this about their game, James. Yes, they just wired one off the post, but they're playing with the lead. They're continuing to attack. They're not sitting back at all.
Past the midway mark in this period, Montreal's putting on one of their most impressive offensive displays we've seen in a while. Florida's going to start with the puck in their own end. And that slides right out to center ice. Picked up along the boards by Hudson. Handles the pass. Smart defensive play there. Takes a shot. And he turned that one aside.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
The Panthers get a hold of the puck along the boards. And he's knocked off the puck there. Scooped up along the wall by Semiskevich. Montreal's got the puck. The Canadiens take it along the wing. Moves by the chip. Big time stop. Slides it diagonally to Kunin. Gains the zone through the middle. Right up the gut. Here they go. Caulfield's gaining momentum. Reinhardt's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. Quick feed to Dobson. Moves it over to Kunin. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Florida's gained possession along the boards. Tries to feed it over to Petrie. Puck exits the zone. Taken along the wall by Petrie. The Panthers played along the wing. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Montreal's looking to break out. Here's a short pass to Valeno. And he takes the dish. Can't connect. Taken by Bell. Turned aside with the glove by Montembeault. There's the whistle as the puck stopper likes to hang on. The Canadiens are up big here late in the first period. Florida's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. What a stop as he puts up the fire! Montreal's looking to take this lead into the intermission here as they've put a lot of pucks on net so far. Evans wins possession in the defensive zone. Florida's got it now. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Moves it quickly over to Anderson. Florida's got the puck. Bennett's moving it ahead. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Moves it to Anderson. He carries the puck up along the wing. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Takes possession. Scrum ensues along the boards. Into the attacking area from the left side. Bats it down out of midair. Feeds it to Suzuki. Florida's got it behind the net. Holmquist's got the puck along the wing. Oh, just a textbook hit. And that's picked up by Marchand. Feeds the puck over to Forsling. Can't maintain possession. From the right side, they gain the zone. Tap dances around the check. Oh, he had the answer on that one. Picked up along the wall by Forsling. Quick pass to Schwartz. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Valeno. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Can't get a hold of that pass. Handles the pass at center. The Habs pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Valeno's got it along the wing. Here's a chance. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Montreal's offense is shining bright tonight. Everything they put on net seems to find the back of it. And they lead it late in the first. Rodriguez has it in their own end. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Comes up with the block. Absolutely fearless. Quick feed to Gallagher. Moves the puck. Oh, a clutch save!
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Here in the late goings of the period, a quick look at the scoreboard. It's too much to not enough. 5-zip. Beats it over. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. The Canadiens gain possession. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Rodriguez. Here's a shot. Turns it aside. Slavkovsky's picking up steam. And he takes the feed. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. On the attack along the boards. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. That's intercepted.
As an athlete, you always want to try and contribute and get things going for your team, and especially when you're trailing, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, he tried it a little too much there, and it gets taken away.
And that pass goes off a stick. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Florida's regained possession of the puck. And loses possession after a solid hit. Tries to the crease. No room for that one to get through. Caulfield's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period. Sidesteps the check. And that's blocked from someone in front. Grabbed along the board by Verhaeghe. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. And he sends it across to Mikula. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Pass out front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Jones moves the puck. Picked up along the boards by Mikula. neutral zone. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Here's a short pass to Shekai. Montreal's in now. They've got numbers. And he cuts up with the stop there. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Montreal's built themselves a large lead, and there are still more than 2 periods to play here. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And he loses control of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Petrie. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
You want the assurance of knowing you have a ticket to all the big games? Then grab our season tickets, guaranteeing your seat for the upcoming playoffs. Call the box office for more information or check out our website.
We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Montreal's game plan was executed perfectly in the first 20 minutes, James. I mean, they were first to the puck. When you're first to it, you retrieve it, you own it. Then they managed it. Then they found ways to attack the net. Now they've got a healthy lead heading into the second.
Florida's ready to go on the attack. Makes his presence known on the ice. The Canadiens played along the boards. He got all of that hit. Right from center and into the offensive zone. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Moves it quickly over to Matheson. Oh, smart heads up Reed. Reinhardt's got it against the boards. Feeds it down low. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Angles it over to Evans. Stones him in front.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And, I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Montreal's been the more aggressive team offensively. Look at the shot clock and just look at the score. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Montembeault's going to hang on for a whistle. Montreal's got the lead on the scoreboard. A big reason of that has been the amount of pucks that they've been putting on net. The Panthers will go to work here in the offensive zone. Oh, it was a missile and he stopped it. Scooped up along the wall by Verhaeghe. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Launches him into the boards.
As a power forward in the game, you go north-south, and guess what? You deliver bone-crushed hits just like that one.
Takes that pass back at the point. Stops the rocket of a shot. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Habs all over them tonight. They lead at 5-0. And he takes the pass. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Made that stop. Looks to pass it to Anderson. And that play's broken up. And now he angles it across to Carrier. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Moves it to Shekai. Gains the zone from the right. Quick pass to Watt. Fires it on net. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Tarasov.
Tarasov's giving his team an opportunity to stay in the game. One save after another. He has been under siege. I mean, his save percentage says it all. They have to shore up their defense and stop chasing the game.
Does it again with the stop. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Montreal's been all over them here in this second period. Just look at the score, and they have dominated in the shot clock, too. Off the draw, they take possession. Carrier's moving the puck through his own zone. And he passes it up ahead to Davidson. Puck scooped up by Gallagher. Montreal's on the attack. Slides the puck down low. Montreal's gained possession. Tarasov's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Montreal's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Quick feed to Kunin. Sends it over to Forsling. Shot! Stops him with the blocker. And that's intercepted by Valeno.
Montreal has been so impressive tonight. They're stealing pucks. They're finding ways to put them in, and it's been a blowout. Coach has got to be impressed.
And that's a smart heads-up play by Matheson. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. Penalty coming up here. The Habs are being called for tripping.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Puck clears the zone. Kick save. Oh, a great one at that. Here's a short pass to Ekblad. And now it's over to Marchand. Montreal's penalty killers get a hold of it. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Through center. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Suzuki's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And they win that neutral zone draw. Passes it over to Reinhart. Feeds the puck over. Florida's got the puck against the half wall. Here's the feed in front. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
I really like the way they move the puck around to wait for the right time to be able to move that puck for the one-timer in that low slot area. He didn't have much time to get it off, but he got some wood on it and buried it.
Florida's got to find a way to build on this now. This is the time.
It certainly is, James, and that's something to build off when you get a goal. You can't sit idly by like you have all game. You have to find a way to execute and create some momentum and more offense if they want to get back in the game.
Oh, there's a great stop by Montembeau.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
The Panthers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Oh, blows the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Montreal's offense has come to play in a big way as they dominated both the shots and goal category. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Takes the pass. The Canadiens gain possession along the wall. Moves it to Kapanen. He grabs the puck here at the point. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Montreal's got the puck. That's sent in deep, and the forwards will change. The Panthers have it behind the net. Florida's got the puck in the defensive end. They put the puck into the offensive end. Montreal's got the puck. The Canadiens are across the line and into the offensive end. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Kunin's going to play it against the half wall. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Schwick. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Works it across to Samaskevich. Pass across to Rodriguez. Quick pass to Mikola. Great read in the offensive zone by Suzuki. Gets the puck in deep. The Panthers scoop it up along the boards. Pass to Verhaeghe. Rodriguez setting up against the wall. Oh, somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. And he's ridden off the puck. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. From the point, they take control of it. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Montreal's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. And they win the face-off and set up to go in the attack. And a great save! Matheson's got the puck in his own zone. Dumps it in. The Panthers have it against the wall. Moves the puck to Greer. Takes it at center. From the point, look.
Oh, rocks right onto his own bench. Well, he should have been expecting that one. The extra juice when he's in and around it. Now he's in his own teammate's lap here. At least he gets some help when it's on this side.
Turn the side with the glove by Tarasov.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Montreal's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. They fight for it along the boards. The Panthers gain possession. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Moves it to the middle. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Taken by Forsling. Takes the back feed. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Here's the shot. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Big time stop there. And the puck's knocked loose. Quick pass across to Ekblad. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Handles it along the blue line. Just gets enough to keep it out. Nice zone entry on the left side. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Hard hit frees up the puck. And here's the pass to Gregor. Shot, and not much on that one. Coonan's going to play it to the corner. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Montreal's got possession of the puck. And he makes a stop with the glove. Hammers it. That's off a stick. Knocks the puck loose. Taken along the wall by Bennett. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Slides the puck over. Scores! All over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal.
Well, this is just an incredible play. I mean, the puck is on his stick, and he knows how to manipulate his opponent with a beautiful deke. What it does is it draws coverage to him, and then it opens up that lane to distribute the puck. The execution, though, it still has to happen to score, and it happens.
The Panthers finally get something they can build off of now here in the second.
Yeah, and building off is going to be generating more chances. They haven't had many shots on net, and they have to find a way to attack the net if they want to get back in this game.
Grabs control on the corner. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Rodriguez. Shuts him down.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Montreal's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. And off the draw, they'll take possession.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. The Panthers have the puck now. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Davidson's got it into offensive territory. Into the corner now. And that's deflected. Florida's got a hold of the puck. Slides it diagonally to Mikola. Here's a chance. Onside save. The Canadiens will play it for the defensive zone. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Well, that went sideways, but they still maintain possession. And serves up a little knock on the play. Puts it off the post.
Florida's working hard when they're down. Just a bunch of goals in this one, but they need something. They need a spark, and I'll tell you what isn't a spark when it goes off the post.
The Canadiens ready to go on the attack. Denies him.
Tarasov's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are, and this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
Picked off in the open ice. Too much traffic in the lane. Slides the puck over to Gallagher. Broken up in the neutral zone by Petrie. Quick feed to Schwinn. Slammed into the wall. Strubal's got it behind his own net. Poked away in the neutral zone by Bennett. Picked up along the wall by Malinsky's. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. And he can't hang on after that hit. Florida's got control of it now from their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Passes the puck over to Greer. Tries to get it to Petrie. The Canadiens look to start the transition game. Sends it over to Suzuki. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. The Panthers have it now. Tries to feed it over to Coonan. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. He's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Let's see what the official says here. The Canadiens are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
Coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box. A I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
Florida's got a hold of the puck now. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Montreal's got him along the wall. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Beats the puck to Evans. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Trying to get out of the defensive end. And they clear the zone, and that'll shave some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit, really aggressive, close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Rodriguez looks around. From the back of the cage with the puck. Blocked by Montembeault.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Florida's got it behind the net. Directs it on over to Marchand. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. With the steal. Puts it on net. Oh, the glove save. Where'd that come from?
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Kapanen's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Florida's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Here's a short pass to Rodriguez. Back to the point it goes. Here he is, shot right in front. And a great save. Moves it quickly over to Ekblad. Oh, he stopped that rocket. Nice job to escape the zone. Time to execute here on this power play. Battle along the wall. And some good footwork to kick it away. Slides it across to Greer. The Panthers gain the zone. Shot! That goes off the blocker. What a save by Montembeault. Puck cleared from the defensive end. We got a whistle offside to call. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff.
Strubles almost out of the box.
The Canadiens gain possession of the defensive zone. Montreal's back to even strength as they've killed off the penalty.
A tremendous job by the PK units, James, to get out there and show hard work. This is exactly what it takes to kill a penalty, and they did an excellent job.
Sends the cross-ice pass. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Here's a pass to the middle. And that's stopped. Oh, big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Angles it over to Rob. Gaining momentum up along the side. Fires it. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Florida's got the puck. Here they come. Moves it to Kunin. Takes the feed. And then tears off a body in traffic. It's a straight-up race for the puck. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Tarasov's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Montreal's got a 3-goal lead here. They're up 5-2. The Panthers win the draw.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this entire group.
And he was locked in on that save as play continues. Here's a shot. And that's off target as it hits a body. Quick pass to Suzuki. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Rock. Here's a shot. Quick feed to Greer. Handles the puck. The Habs take possession here in the open ice. Feeds it over to Verhaeghe. Sends it across the ice. Takes a shot. And that goes off a player in front. The Habs move the puck in the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Puck grab by Greer. Slides it on over to Verhaeghe. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Sends a pass over. Slides the puck to Matheson. Gains the zone through center. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. Through center along the wing. Montreal's gained possession. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Oh, and he misfires on that. Grabbed along the boards by Petrie. Here's a short pass to Polinski's. Shot! And there's the save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
In the final moments of this period, Montreal's got a 5-2 lead. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Stop that one. Picked up along the boards by Caulfield. Intercepted at center by Jones. Reinhardt's got the puck. The Canadiens gain control of it. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Boquist got it along the boards. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Scooped up along the wall by Suzuki. Gets the puck over to Shekai. Florida's gained possession along the boards. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Panthers need to start finding a way to finish on some of these chances here late in the second. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Sends the pass over. There's a shot, and he stamps that one with the glove. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Florida's got it in the offensive zone. Stops him cold. Hammers it from the point. There's back-to-back saves. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Here in the late goings of the period, the Habs have been the better squad so far tonight. They lead at 5-2. Kapanen's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Kapanen's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. And there's the whistle icing the call. The Panthers take possession off the faceoff. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Quick shot! Puts it off the inside the iron!
The Panthers, they're looking for some much-needed offense, and they get it. They get a great look, and it just goes off the post. You can see the frustration in the entire bench. You have to capitalize if they want to way back in this game.
Montreal's got possession at center. Tosses it on to Gallagher. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just a product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes the safe play is the best one.
The Canadiens have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And the puck's booted away. And now it's grabbed by Sapkowski. Slides the puck across to Shekai. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. The Panthers gain control of the puck. Taken along the wall by Ekblad. The Canadiens pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. The Panthers have it from their own end. Ekblad's got it in the defensive end. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Montreal's got control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Evans. That's gloved by Tarasov. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Panthers have had no shortage of good looks so far tonight, but they still trail here as we approach the second intermission. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. To his teammate. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He takes all of it.
Anderson's taking it from his own end. Moves it to Rock. Puts it in deep. The Panthers have it against the wall. Petrie's carrying it ahead. Denies him with the save. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Tarasov. Here in the late goings of the period, the Canadiens lead at 5-2. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Florida's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Moves it over to Reinhart. And the puck skips away after that move.
Reinhart's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off his stick and he lost possession.
And he takes the feed. The Habs take possession in the defensive end. Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Works it across to Matheson. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Handles the pass from the right wing. Here's a shot. Fantastic save.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Beautiful read in the defensive end by Bennett. Receives the pass. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves. There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
Montreal is 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James. They've been defensively responsible. They've provided a lot of offense when they've gotten into the offensive zone. Now it's about seeing the finish line and closing it out properly.
Blocked, and he may have stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Takes the feed. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out.
So it's great execution on that hit there, James, but a little too late. I mean, they've been trailing in this game. They've been blown out by quite a margin, and if they started a little bit earlier, they'd be in this thing.
time left in this period. Fans being treated to an awful lot of lamp lighting tonight. It's 5-2. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Pass in front! And he denies that great opportunity there. Into the corner, he takes the pass. Nice save by the goaltender to get a pad on that.
Montembeault's been making it look easy out there tonight, James. Multiple big saves in this game, and it's due in large part to his positioning. I mean, he's got real nice balance. He's challenging the shooter, and he's redirecting rebounds. He's doing it all for his team tonight. Now they just got to get the W.
Big face-off here, and it's almost like there's blood in the water.
Yeah, the goaltender's been peppered, extremely fatigued, so you want to make sure you win this draw right away, and you have a direct attack to the net.
On the attack into the offensive end. Oh, he startled him tonight. What a save on that one. Florida's played well tonight, but they still trail here early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Evans. Montreal's through center and now in the offensive end. Here's a pass in front, and that's intercepted. Quick feed to Boquist. Fires it on net, and checked that one out of the net. Here's a shot, right on the doorstep. Picked up along the wall by Boquist. They've really got him on their heels here now. Puck picked up. Here's a shot. There's the save. Oh, another back-to-back saves. Wow. The Habs pick up steam and are on the attack. Shot. Oh, what a save in front.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Solid check to slow him down. Here's a short pass to Evans. Zone. Looks to make a play over to Schwitt. Into the attacking end. Florida's got the puck. And it's kicked away. Skips out of the battle along the boards, and here we go. Directed over to Schwitt. Handles the pass. Risky play with the paddle, but it works.
Montembeault's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Here's a chance! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Montembeault's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Florida's had no shortage of offensive scoring chances, but they still trail here in this third period. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession.
Davidson's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his third.
And that's a great read to pick off the pass. The Canadiens have it now. And he's got the answer for that one. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Gallagher. Nice zone entry from the middle. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now.
Slavkovsky's back on the ice, exactly where the coach wants him. He's been the... This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
Canadiens are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Montreal's got the puck now. And he comes up with it. Puck picked up by Caulfield. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Oh, what a chance, and that goes off target. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. And there's another penalty call against the home team. These fans are frustrated. Cheryl, I think these calls are legit. I just think that the fans are wondering, what about the other side here?
Well, yeah, they got to be expecting to get one soon here, as it is one-sided. It's so hard for a team to get into the game when there's no flow because you keep parading yourself to the box.
And they'll roll the power play unit right back out.
Well, specialty teams have been a difference in this one. The power play getting to work yet again, already having scored a goal. Just feels like they're feeling it tonight. They're finding one another. They're opening the holes on the ice, and they're cashing in.
And he takes the dish. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
The Panthers gain possession. Takes the feed, moving in. Trying to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Moves the puck. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Puck dumped in. Moves it to Semiskevich. Greer stick handling in his own zone. Dishes it off. Big time stop. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Cross corner dump in. Quick pass to Semiskevich. Passes on over to Kunin. Handles the puck in the corner. Denies him on a slobber. Great hits up play with the stick by Anderson. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick pass across to Ekblad. And he takes the feed. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Effective use of the paddle on that one. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Suzuki's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And they win the draw here in their own end. On their heels, trying to clear. And he's able to move the puck across the blue line and out of harm's way. Slides it diagonally to Rodriguez. Montreal's got a chance to work the transition game now shorthanded. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the faceoff.
Dobb standing up, ready to go.
Gets the puck in deep. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Montreal's penalty is now expired.
Well, the PK does a great job, and when you kill a penalty, you create momentum. Great start there.
The Canadiens gain control of the puck. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. And he takes the pass. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Big time stop there. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Slides the puck ahead to Rodriguez. Nice dish from the left wing. Montembeau's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been outstanding all game, James. He's the reason why his team is leading in this one, and elects with a good decision to get the face-off.
Florida's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. Shuts them down. Quick feed to Anderson. Evans takes it across the line. Denied by the goaltender. Slides the puck across to Boquist. Moves it around along the half wall. Puts it on net. Oh, what a glove save there. He read that perfectly.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
Florida's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Grabs it in his own end. Tries to feed it over to Slafkovsky. Florida's got the puck in their own end. Takes the pass. Shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Suzuki's won the draw inside his own end. Montreal's got it across the line. The Canadiens have the puck in the corner. Montreal's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Montreal's got possession at center. Slides it to Carrier. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
He's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Oh, and he whiffs on it. Grabs the puck. Back to the blue line. And that goes off a player in front. And now he tries to get it across to Caulfield. The Panthers take possession in the defensive end. Lays the body. And he came up with a solid stop on that play.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Florida's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. Wentz won the faceoff. Tosses it to Gregor. Great read in the offensive zone by Anderson. Here's a short pass to Kunin. And now he moves it to Schwartz. Some great thievery in the open ice. Fires it. And that shot dies in traffic. The Panthers will play it in their own end. The Habs gain possession along the wall. Florida's got control of it now from their own end. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. And he was right there to make the stop on that play.
Montembeault's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Grabbed along the boards by Dobson. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Oh, what a save as he denies them again. Can't hang on after that hit. Florida's across the blue line. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. The Canadiens win the draw. Here they come up along the wing. Here's a chance in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Toledo's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Turns that one away. The Panthers moving ahead. They've got numbers here. Glove save made by Montembeault. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The Panthers continue to trail here in the third period despite being the busier team offensively tonight. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Puck moved over to Valeno. And now he angles it across to Gallagher. And there's the save. The Panthers have it against the wall. Passes over to Ekblad. From off the wall and onto a stick.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
And a great save. Montreal's moving it up the ice. Puck scooped up by Jones. Taken by Mikula. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck in the open ice. The Panthers have it from their own end. Florida's in on the offensive attack now. Angles it over to Jones. And that's a smart heads-up play by Struble.
Well, that play didn't go his way, James. He tried a little bit too much there. When you're trailing the game, I get you want to try and do a little bit extra and try and create some offense. But unfortunately, that didn't work out.
And that's blocked away. Grabs the puck in the slot. He missed that one. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Rodriguez wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Montreal's looking to break out. On the attack along the boards. The Panthers have it now. Puck grab by Jones. Works it across to Reinhart. Slides the puck over. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Florida's ready to go on the attack. The Panthers cross the blue line and are on the attack. The Canadiens scoop it up along the boards. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. The Canadiens gain possession in their own end. Montembeau's got the puck and he's going to hang on. The Panthers have had more chances offensively, but they have not been able to convert trailing here in this third. Off the draw, they take possession. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Takes a shot and makes the save. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Inside the offensive zone. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Slavkovsky's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, the cross-check is not a hockey play. I mean, it's a frustration play, and you're going to get the call all day long if you move those hands away from your body and you try and move a player.
Florida's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
James, although they've executed today, they certainly haven't been excellent on the power play. Have to find a way to be consistent, get that puck moving, press, execute, and drive the lanes.
Montembeau's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Slides it across. Scoops up. He's got a little jump. He's in all alone. What a scores! A stone-cold finish on the breakaway.
And that's the bottom line, because it's in the back of the net, James. Manipulating the pace of play is the game. It is the detail that this guy has. There's no question about it. He doesn't slow down. He maintains his speed as he heads in one-on-one against the goaltender. Speed kills, top read, and he buries it in the net.
Montreal's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Moves with the puck at the corner. Moves the puck down low. Picks off the feed. Moves it quickly over to Evans. They move the puck out of harm's way. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Into the offensive end now. Moves it to Verhaeghe. Picked up along the boards by Rodriguez. Quick feed down low. Comes up with the stop. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Big time stop there. Makes another stop.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Suzuki's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Panthers win it. Passes it over. Passes out front. Oh, they couldn't complete that. Quick pass to Ekblad. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Florida's got it in their own zone. And now it's over to Marchand. Montreal's got possession while undermanned. And manages to clear the zone. Holmquist lugging the puck. Takes the feed. And now it's grabbed by Marchand. Oh, off the post.
The Panthers need to find a way back into the game, and that's not going to cut it when you wire one off the post. It's a frustrating night, and it just goes from bad to worse.
And the puck clears the zone. The Panthers have it behind the cage. Just a few seconds remaining here with this man advantage. Can they get something going here? And tries to make a diagonal pass to Greer. Power play expires, and they got to be left shaking their heads as they fail to convert and serve up a shorthanded goal.
The expectation when you're on a power play is to score a goal, not give up one, James. This is a tough...
Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Marchand's quick release was on. Fine display right there, James. I mean, he was able to get the shot off, but he wires it off the post. Sometimes that a testament to the goaltender being good position when you miss by inches.
The Panthers' enemy is starting to become the clock as they still trail here in the third, despite several scoring chances. Florida's won it, now they'll go on the attack. And that's broken up. Montreal's got control of the puck. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Quick feed to Kapanen. Makes the glove stop. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Montreal's won the draw. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Puck picked up by Kunin. Oh, look at this. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Struble. Quick pass across to Slavkovsky. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Kunin. Handles the puck. Montreal's got it into the offensive zone. Shot! Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Scooped up along the wall by Balinskis. Feeds the puck across to Schwitt. The Habs gain possession. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Here's a shot, and the puck dies with the trapper save. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Bennett's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Sends a pass over. Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick shot! There's a stop with the blocker by Tarasov. Puts it on net. Stuffs him again.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in. Makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
And he gives it over to Verhaeghe. And that's broken up by Suzuki. playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Finds some space in the corner. Marchand's moving the puck to his own zone. The Canadiens look to start the transition game. Puck battle along the boards. The Panthers gain control of the puck. Oh, a clutch save!
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Feeds it over! Wow, they really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Well, Duke's done a great job of staying the course in this game here, James. You know, he could let the multiple opportunities that he hasn't cashed in on really get to him, but he doesn't. He continues with his persistence and his relentlessness to the net here, and it pays off in dividends as he gets on the board.
Florida's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. Rodriguez wins the faceoff in the offensive zone. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the power. Shot blocked in front. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Reaches out and uses the stick. Quick shot. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. And the puck's kicked free. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Bookfist. Dishes it off. Stopped by the goaltender. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. The setters will glide into the dot. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Sends the pass over. Quick pass to Reinhart. Florida's got the puck against the boards. Davidson's got it in the defensive zone. From center, they get into the attacking area. Takes the puck. He got all of that hit on the play.
The coach will be happy with the no-quit attitude with that late deliverance of a hit, but listen, they're down by a bunch of goals. It's a little too late.
Takes a shot. And that goes off a body. Carrier's got the puck in his own zone. And some good footwork to kick it away. Good fight for the puck along the boards. From the blue line, they take control of it. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Puck scooped up by Vallejo. Montreal's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Here's a shot. Oh, big-time save by Tarasov. And he takes the feed. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Taken by Bennett. Florida's moving it along the wing. Greer's got it against the boards. Fires it on net. And then tears off a stick. Slides it diagonally to Anderson. Nice zone entry from the right side. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Montreal's got possession here in the neutral zone. Drives it to the crease. Montreal's got possession here in the offensive zone. Florida's got a hold of the puck. The Canadiens have it against the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And he coughs it up with the pass. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The Panthers are running out of time as they trail late in this third period. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Here we go. On-man rush here. Gets in front of it. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Turns him away. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Montreal's taking possession in their own end. Feeds it on over to Kapanen. Nearing the final minute of the third. Moves the pass in front. And that doesn't connect. Feeds the puck to Marchand. Steps into the offensive end. Shot! And that one's turned away. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Tries to feed it over to Jones. Great defensive stick work on the play. Takes it and looks ahead. Taken along the wall by Mikola. Receives the pass. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Angles it over to Valeno. Intercepted in the offensive end by Riley. The Canadiens will play from the defensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Denies him! Valeno's working it around in the corner. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Florida's time is running out in this one to try to even things up. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but no finish tonight. Schwartz won it in their own end. Tries to get the puck over to Kramer. Schwartz crossed the line and gained the zone. And he's taken down the officials. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Final horn sounds bringing this one to a close. Montreal's analytic community probably won't like this one, but Cheryl, they still found a win.
Listen, they didn't have the puck on their stick very much, but they found a way to get her done. And how did they do it? They got to the middle of the ice, and every time they drove the net, they found a way to put it in.
And the fans are getting loud once again to salute the Warriors here, Cheryl.
Oh, yeah, this is a lot of fun. I mean, this is the connection that you see between a fan base and their team, and it's a tradition, right? You come out on the ice, and you want to salute them and say thank you for providing energy throughout the game.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.